Hello everyone, Navra2 here, and today I'm going to be showcasing the Twisted Puppets Saintsworn build. This build is an incredible amount of damage with an incredible amount of HP despite being in a dual attunement build. Let's get into what makes this build so strong. It has Showstopper and Going Nowhere to end the opponent's mobility, allowing you to get easier combos. And in addition to that, we also have Charismatic Cast and Tough Love for the extra 10% damage reduction and 10% damage up, ending it off with Chaotic Charm, which gives 25% damage reduction to yourself when you're low HP. Of course, we also have Exoskeleton into the finish to get extra damage reduction for this build. And for the last three talents we have are going to be Perfect Clash, which gives us a 25% damage up for mantras when we're above 95% HP, and in addition to that, there's also Ever-Changing Agrish, which also gives a 20% damage reduction buff once we're hit with the Elemental Mantra, and to finish it all off, there's Speed Demon, which gives a 15% damage increase. If you're wondering how you can reach 600 XP on a Saintsworn build without running Reinforced Armor, then now I'll explain. Since we're running dual attunement builds, and we both can cap both of them, which means that we get plus 10 HP from Master Flame Charmer and Shadow Cast, 20 plus HP from Unbounding Flame Charm and Shadow Cast. And if you're good at math, this means we'll get a plus 30 HP in total from these four talents. And from the 25 plus HP we receive from having 50 Fortitude, we'll have 55 HP, and having 90 Fortitude would only give a plus 45 HP, with an extra 5 plus HP from Reinforced Armor, so it would now be around 50 plus. This means we're getting more HP from this than the average Reinforced Armor build, with the only thing we're missing being the 30% pen reduction. I'll be posting two versions of this build, with one of them being the tank version of this build, and it'll be in the description, with the other build being more damage oriented with Flame Within and Burning Sacrifice, and more buffs lowering the HP for more damage, and it'll be in the Discord. Anyways, let's get into the stat order of this build. First stat you're going to be focusing on will be 55 Charisma, so we'll get Chaotic Charm, Charismatic Cast, Lasting Charisma, Neuroplasticity, and finally finishing it off, Tough Love. Afterward, we'll be getting 25 Intelligence, so we can get Perfect Flash and Ever-Changing Agrish. Next stat we're going to be locked in on will be 25 Agility. This will give us Speed Demon and Light Speed Reflexes. Lastly, for the Pre-Shrine, we'll get 40 Strength, and we'll want Spine Cutter, Bulldozer, Showstopper, and lastly, Going Nowhere. After Shrine, you're going to want to immediately go for the Fortitude stat, so we'll be able to get Exoskeleton into the finish. Lord's Teeth is optional if you want to go Reinforce. For the last two, I'm going to combine them in the same paragraph, so we'll get Mirage Clone, Burning Sacrifice, The Final Act, Dark Rift, Flame Within, Emperor's Flame, Twisted Puppets, Burning Puppets, Explosive Rage, Corpse Explosion, and lastly, Moths to the Flame. For the progression of Saintsworn, I recommend doing a Parasol and Carnival of Hearts. That's a Parasol really is just a parry check, and Carnival of Hearts is pretty free without any punishment other than wasting your time. The reason why I don't recommend doing the World Serpent is that this build doesn't have any mobility options, as it prioritizes in catching runners, which means that the moment the World Serpent starts to jump and it starts that fun little whirlpool we all love, you're going to get insta-killed in comparison to the Parasol, which all you have to do is press F and spam. Anyways, if you enjoyed the video, then make sure to like and subscribe, and the build's in the description. The other version of this build that prioritizes damage will be inside of the Discord. I hope you have an amazing day.